what is personal branding? Okay, so it's actually putting some thought into how others may perceive you. How do you want to be seen? And actually, how are you going to create that identity in the workplace? Now, that's really important because quite often we get all of us stuck into this rut of doing. You know, the alarm clock goes off in the morning, ding, ling, 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 and we sort of get up and we go to work and we do, and then we come home and we do. So I think that wording around consciously, deliberately, is a really valuable concept for all of us in the workspace, whether or not you're sort of like thinking about personal brands or actually anything that you do. Are you doing it deliberately and consciously? So we've got to be thinking about, what do I want out of personal branding? And the key idea for personal branding is to differentiate yourself, to stand out from the crowd. And it's kind of interesting because obviously you've got that Chinese saying, the nail that sticks up will be hammered down. So there is quite often culturally a great reluctance to be standing up. Also, with the huge values of modesty and humility, we don't want to be going, look at me, look at me, look at me. Personal branding doesn't have to be that. I think it's really important for us to recognize the importance of differentiation, the importance that people know that you exist, what you do, why you do it, how you do it. Because unless people are aware of you, then they can't see you. All right. So, and if they can't see you, they can't appreciate the skills and the value that you bring to the table. So even in the most modest of environments, there is huge value in being seen and being heard. So we can do that. We can differentiate ourselves. We can make sure that people know what we're doing. And we can do it through differentiation of what we do. So that could be in performance, it could be in our knowledge and skill sets, we could be subject matter experts. We can differentiate ourselves through why we do it, our identity, our values, our passion, our purpose. How do you do, why do you do what you do? Why is that different to everybody else? So we've really got to be thinking about, actually, what do we need to do? All of us need to influence to get stuff done. So everybody in the workspace has a job to do, a target to hit. I have to do, it's part of my KPIs. So what is the best way of doing that? How can I influence people to get stuff done? And my observations in the workspace is that there's an awful lot of time wasted by miscommunication, people misunderstanding, people sort of being reluctant, resilient, don't really understand, and miscommunicating. So in this program, we look at how do we, through our personality, the way that we like to share information, how can we be a little bit more effective at that to get done what we need to get done to achieve our goals? And in that, also, the final piece of this program is actually having an action plan. What are you going to do to increase your visibility? Now, obviously, respectfully, there's a lot of people who go, I don't want to be visible. I want to come into work, put my head down, work really, really hard. But understanding the importance of being seen, the importance of people knowing that you're there. And actually then, how do I consciously, deliberately choose to make myself seen? Okay, not in a loud way, but in a sensible, practical way, so that people know I exist. And so I become the go-to person.